For the last 2 seasons, we've seen Queensland win AFL premierships. For the last 2 years, it's been Queensland. Brisbane. And now, it's time to bring that flag to Queensland's Gold Coast. See if the Suns can become a very good team. There wasn't much activity done in free agency for the Gold Coast. Now we go to the trade period. First trade we're doing a deal with Sydney. As we're sending an unhappy Malcolm Rosas to the Sydney Swans. To get some picks. And Sydney are happy to accept the deal. We'll probably might send away 2 mid-season draftees we don't really need. That we didn't really need. Daniel Lloyd and Sam Simpson, we'll send them both to Port. In return for oil, pretty much their draft capital. Hey, Marky. Remember the good times we had back working at APG and packaging back in the day, and now I've actually moved on to bigger and better things. Doing admin and photography now, and also I'm also got over 1K subs on YouTube. Anyways, back to the rebuild. Hello, Essendon. We're sending Brandon Fiorini to the... Thanks, brother. And hopefully you're doing well yourself. Anyways, we just sent a future third for Fiorini. Saints. Give them a couple of picks back so they can take Sam Flanders. Geez, we're pretty much cleaning out a few players to get some draft capital. Hello, Carlton. We'll give him Ainsworth a pick 30. Connor Budrick and pick. Who did the Suns get from the Dogs in return for Budrick? 76 for pick 31. Pick 85. And also for Jamara Ugle-Hagan going to the Gold Coast Suns. How did they trade Ugle-Hagan to Melbourne? That wasn't part of the script. What are we going to do to steal the Dogs for Ugle-Hagan? But since Melbourne took him from our noses, you know what? Let's get our revenge. Let's get revenge on Melbourne. get this Petrarca deal done. We'll also get the Suns next year's first. But, well, next year's second. Pick 59 and Christian Petrarca. Let's offer him a 7-year deal. Bring him into the Gold Coast Suns, and here he is. Christian Petrarca has walked into the building. Welcome to the Gold Coast, Christian Petrarca. Got it. You got it, Shannon. Could be heading off to free agency now. Since we need a key forward, because Melbourne have taken Jamara Ugle-Hagan, anyone with any key forwards available in this period? Well, we would have gone for Oscar Allen, but Brisbane got in. Well, there is a forward that actually got traded to Melbourne in real life. Brody Mytek. Let's swap 76 for 73 and Mytek. We're swapping futures seconds just to get 99 rated full forward Lachlan Brown out of the Adelaide Crows. And this 99 rated full forward is now Gold Coast Sun. That is revenge for, well, Melbourne taking Ugle-Hagan. Geelong. Let's get the Cats delisted Lloyd Johnson, and we'll also send Sam Clahisi their way. And another future second. Just to get this future second and a 99 rated mid. By the name of Trey Bennett. There we go. See, seems the Suns are actually doing some smart business in the trades. How about we got another key forward? We'll send pick 47 to swap pick 50 to the Saints. So pick 54 and Max King to go to the Gold Coast Suns. Well, we've reunited the King boys. Max and Ben back together at last. But Dude, it's on the Gold Coast. Well, the weather there is much better than St Kilda. Lemons. Uh, Goodbye to the Lemons of St Clements, please. Best of luck at Port Adelaide. And we'll take the future second if you. We'll take the future picks, thank you. We'll trade 15 so we can move up in the draft. Get some more picks. Get some more first to get some more Academy boys. As we are building something special here at the Gold Coast. Look at that. Let's see how the Gold Coast Suns class of 2026 will fare. Bulldogs. Hello, Bulldogs. Let's do a future pick swap, future seconds all round. So we can get Marcus Bontempelli. I mean, if one Italian stallion can come to the Gold Coast, what another? Well, at least we get someone from the Dogs. Although it's not a key forward, not what you got in real life. But the bot, it's still good. Still a great deal. So don't worry, at least we got the bot. Coming to Gold Coast, Queensland. Well, it took him a while. The Gold Coast Suns finally got Marcus Bontempelli. We've only got 2 on the rookie list. You know, I wrote to promote one more. As we might actually promote Caleb Lewis to the senior list. Still got a couple of Category B rookies, Evans, Goldman, and Jepson. How many uncontracted players do we have left at the club who haven't even signed on yet? Jepson. Let's delist the uncontracted players. We're going to get Zeke Euland. Dylan Patterson. So we'll go with John Murray. Now we got the rookie draft. We got 4 picks. Gold Coast Suns. Edsel. Colson. Thomas. And we'll probably redraft Max Noble. We move Moyle to 23 like he had in real life. Walter could be able to move back to the. We'll probably get 13. So we can give 4 to the Bont, 3 to Dra. Well, we'll probably give 4 to the Bont, 3 to Petrarca. Bodie Euland will move to number 6. So he can give 32 to his brother. Lombard set to move to 8. Bennett's going 16. Oh. Bennett's wearing number 9. I'm wearing 16. Max King to get 21. Added Saul to wear 38. We give Patterson 30. Colson to wear 42. 41 will go to Thomas. Oh, the AFLW trade period's open as well. We'll give Charlie Robot his contract extension, do a deal with Collingwood, just swap seconds, just to get 94 rated forward Michaela Hyde to join the Gold Coast Suns. And that's deal done. Oh, that is that's 2025 off season. That's 2025 done. Now we'll go to 2026. See if we can bring flag success to the Gold Coast. Doing some got some contracts to offer. Uh, give Walter a new. Walter's got a new deal. We've got to extend Rogers' contract before the game crashes. We just given three of our real life draftees are on the rookie list. They just got promoted to the senior list. Graham. We'll give Will Graham the extension. Give him an extension till 2031. Hook Miller's finally got his chance to play alongside Christian Petrarca. We've got to give Patterson an extension. Same with Lombard. Don't even believe in a long-term project. To convince them that the Gold Coast Suns are building something special for the future. Murray. We'll give him a 5-year deal as well. Geez, the Suns really are cleaning up. Well, they are not messing around this season. The Gold Coast, they're not messing around. They want to keep the core of the team intact. So we give Ben King a new contract to stay loyal to the Gold Coast Suns. About Longy. Well, Ben Long really hasn't revived his career since he left St Kilda to move to the Gold Coast. Since we're only got some West Coast in the pre-season. Figured, you know what, it's time to play the kids. See how they go. Newland, Patterson. Well, we nearly lost. We're heading to round one. We'll probably play our strongest 11. I've got 11-22. Newland will probably be the substitute. Don't rule out Patterson for a chance in round one. Play Powell. Fife will probably get a run at half forward. See, 1-0 start for the Gold Coast Suns. Well, we got Novak Andrew. Well, luckily we got Oscar Adams, who can come in for a bit of squad depth. Let's give Newland the run to see how he goes. That's Zeke Newland. Round 3. We got the job done against the West Coast Eagles. Luckily, Mac Andrews back around this time. Lombard comes in for Davies. Oh, that was a big mistake omitting Jared Witts for this one. Well, we're back on the winners list because Witts is back in the side. Our best player. Let's simulate through to the mid-year draft so we can get the boring stuff out of the way. Well, it seems we don't have a pick in the mid-year draft. in past August. Oh my days! What has happened to Port Adelaide? What? Well, death, taxes, and Port Adelaide getting belted on my rebuild videos. That's the way of life. They got belted by 129 points against the Gold Coast. Well, as soon as the car started for Port Adelaide, the car has been crashed. Josh Carr has been sacked. Darren Reeves will be taking over for the rest of the season. What a disaster. The car era of Port Adelaide was such a disaster. Waiting to happen. How on earth did they belted by 100 points? Well, look at that. Gold Coast, they got most wins in one season like 2000 Essendon. 21 wins! Well, the 2026 Gold Coast Suns might be looking like a really good side right now. Oh no, Noah Anderson's inactive with an ACL injury. How about we've done it without him? But at least we got plenty of cover in his position, in his absence. Even with all those injuries, the Gold Coast Suns are still playing really good footy. Just very good to see. We got Hawthorn in the qualifying final. And the sun struck again. Even though we got Noah Anderson due to his injury, but at least we got the bunt. Matt Rao's back. That is great news. That is great news. The return of Matty Rao. Well, Dylan Patterson, he's done the job in the qualifying final. We'll have to get the legend Matty Rao back in for the prelim. Ethan Reid. Goes back to his normal post, back to the interchange bench. Prelim, we got Collingwood. Well, we beat them twice this season. And the first time ever, Queensland's Gold Coast Suns are in the Toyota AFL Grand Final. They're going to be heading off to the MCG to verse the Adelaide Crows. Well, this could be the grand final. This could be the 2026 grand final, Gold Coast and Adelaide. So we'll go 5-minute quarters. Can Adelaide win their first premiership in 28 years, or will the Suns win their first ever premiership?
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is the Toyota AFL Grand Final between Gold Coast and Adelaide. This is the day when dreams come true, when hearts are broken, when reputations are enhanced or diminished. For some, it will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Suns. Two very worthy sides, obviously, but I've gone with the favourites because their best is the best, and they have no obvious weakness. May it be a terrific game.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. The third place Crows needed to defeat the Suns in their final home and away match of 2012 and hope that the second place Swans lost to the Cats in a match played almost concurrently in order to claim a top two spot and a home qualifying final. The Crows won every quarter on their way to a 91-point romp with Patrick Dangerfield and Scott Thompson dominant. Meanwhile, the Cats comfortably accounted for the Swans, who, after being in the top two all season to that point, would suddenly have to face... The pinnacle of the football calendar is finally underway. O'Brien wins the first ruck contest. Crouch, Dawson, Greenwood. Humphrey gathers, kicks to space. Is this their chance? Brown. That's not going to be a goal. One behind.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
He's off. The Crows might be about to start something. Quality delivery by Foot. Keane, all on his own. Little one to half-back. Fogarty. Going for territory. O'Brien had his name written all over it. Rochelle. It must be his birthday. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Normally delivers. No one can mark. He's copped some of his own medicine. Closed him down. I think he called for that. Gets the kick away. They've given it back. They are hunting the ball carrier. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Dawson, Peatling, Cumming. The Crows are good with their hands. He's been busy so far. Keane, panicked under pressure. That's a bit of a gift.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. That's a well-placed kick. Cumming can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Neil Bullen pushes into space and receives the footy. Burgess on centre wing is marked. They could be vulnerable here. Can he hit a target? He's normally better than that. Clever kick. It's come unstuck. They've got them on the overlap. Bella wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Suns look sharp early. Rioli has found some space. Probing ball. Rogers working hard and being rewarded. He's hit up the lead. Blasts away. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? He's under close attention. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Humphrey, Witts for the first goal of the grand final. Listen to the roar.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Suns are up and about early. O'Brien with a deft tap. Greenwood, Dawson, good build-up. O'Brien, you have to be tough to play this game. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Neil Bullen says thank you very much. Witts tries to spike it out of the danger zone. O'Brien.
That's so cool to hear. Hopefully Sydney Thunder need 46 to win, although the Strikers have got 45 runs.
The Crows have opened their account. Good ruck work. Crouch. Greenwood. It's a poor kick. Collins drops into the hole and cuts that one off. And they're away. Rogers. Terrific forward pressure. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. O'Brien looking for territory. Dawson. How will the umpire see this? They're tackling with venom today. O'Brien.
It certainly is, because of the rain we had this afternoon here in Adelaide.
Managed to get a handball away. Neil Bullen.
Anyway, speaking of Adelaide, in this rebuild, they're playing the Gold Coast in this grand final. We've got two Italian stallions running that midfield of Petrarca and Bond.
To relieve the pressure. Rioli. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Miller went bang. You can't question his commitment. Going at his first, and he's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Goal for goal early. Witts with the tap. Here's a chance to get it forward. Fife. Is anyone home? Brown is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
They've hit the ground.
God, shouldn't. Also, speaking of cricket, might be doing a like a big bash slash like the BBL season, and also a like a state league season where I put the Div 12 Rezzies on different cricket teams. Like there's a spin-off to my Div 12 Rezzies season I did, which see the Div 12 Rezzies with the VFL Grand Final.
The Crows are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. O'Brien palms it down. Greenwood gathers. Crouch keen to get the ball moving. Good kick. Who's front and centre? Johnson Takes the logical option. Peatling looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
They certainly needed that one. They've been outplayed early, but that might kickstart them.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. O'Brien with the tap. Greenwood taken to ground. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Witts showing his skills. Fife. Lombard. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Witts, the winner there. Fife honours the lead. What's he got on offer?
Kicking at his first.
The distance is the only problem. Good disciplined defence. Reed. What a time here. A great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Suns are in front, but there are some danger signs. They're losing contested ball, clearances and inside 50s. In fact, if you just looked at the stats sheet, you'd assume they must be behind. They've got the lead for now, but they'll have to lift if they're going to keep it.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Witts got his palm to it. Rao, you asked for it, you got it. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Punch clear. Fife. Looking to extend this margin. Rogers gets to the front spot.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Critical contest coming up. Witts is too strong and can extend the margin.
Opportunity for a check side here.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. The Crows might be about to start something. Neil Bullen on a lead. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Manages to find a teammate. He's generally a good kick. Johnson works hard to present. The Suns with an opportunity now. Rioli got the handball away. Bouncing ball. Rao was afforded latitude. King has charged into space.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good work rate. Searching kick. Fogarty with a chance to run. Keane coming. Going for territory. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Witts wins it back. Normally delivers. That's careless kicking. Doesn't often waste it. Witts takes an excellent grab. Moving the footy laterally. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Reed farms it out. Lombard. This is good ball movement. They've picked their way through. They've turned it over. Can he find a teammate? Thumped away. Witts got to get it on quickly. They keep coming. Solid tackle. He's everywhere at the moment. Time to turn on the Jets. Keane. Gets his kick despite the heat. Greenwood, dangerous to leave on his own. Keys, all on his own. Tidy ball. Fogarty, in some space on the wing. They're moving the footy well here. That's wasteful. Can he hit a target? Coleman has got loose. Ignoring the corridor for now. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Humphrey makes position, picking their way through. Miller got a fist in. Fife. Under pressure. Cumming has brought his own ball. He's so clean with the footy. Johnson wins the contest hands down. Peatling. He's got one already. Will this be number 2? Punched away. Ballard gives it everything. Greenwood read that one right off the boot. Leans back and drills it.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Reed got his palm to it. Rao onto it in a flash. Petrarca. They have absolutely spifflicated him. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Reed wins the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. Petrarca. Fife. Reed. Probing ball. Rogers! That one was always his. Petrarca. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye!
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
This is a pulsating grand final. Hope you're loving it at home. The big men fly. They've got good chemistry, those two. Petrarca just trying to get it forward under pressure. Worrell spoils. King. He's got it done.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Suns having a good patch. The big men fly. Bontempelli. Petrarca loves the hard stuff. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Humphrey. Fife with a clean pickup. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Reed wins it down. Bontempelli felt the pressure there. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Johnson is so strong one-on-one.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. The two big men do battle. Crouch. I'm not sure he wanted it. The Suns are good with their hands. Bontempelli. Rogers. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He's been busy so far. It's loose inside the 50. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Witts has got on top. Bontempelli, Petrarca, he's set upon. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Punch clear. Good ruck work and good roving too. Miller, you know how this ends. You just know how it ends.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Suns with a steadying goal. Witts looking for territory. Rao. Might be time for one more score here. Keane with the big fist. Reed, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Suns will be hard to stop now. O'Brien got his palm to it. Walker, big tackle laid. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge. His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. The Crows were right in this at quarter time, but they're on the ropes now. They'll have to redouble their efforts. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Suns put in a terrific first half. They're getting first use out of the ruck. Their midfielders are capitalising on that, and their forwards are getting more opportunities than their counterparts. This one's theirs for the taking.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Crouch, a model of consistency. Walter clears the area. Burgess, he's drawn a crowd. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Witts has rucked tirelessly. Miller squeezes the kick. Peatling heads them off at the pass.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Going at his second. Thilthorpe, right spot, right time.
The Crows are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. That's a useful ball. He's hit up the lead. The Suns are playing like winners. Collins can keep it moving. He's been called to play on. They can smell victory. Miller doing what he does best. King, Petrarca. He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. It's there!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Suns have one hand on the cup. O'Brien with a deft tap. Walker, Saligo in the right spot. It's a hot footy. Peatling for a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Crows with a much-needed goal. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Crouch, Saligo, O'Brien. That typifies their performance. The kick was centimetre perfect. Good handball. Reed kicks to space. No one can mark. Closed him down. Cumming. They've got time to put the kettle on. Noble went bang. Walker. He lost his radar there.
He hasn't had nearly enough of the ball to get away with that.
What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Humphrey has found some space. They've opened them up here. The Suns look well drilled. Rao. Here's real danger now. Holman can just about finish it himself. Heads for the pocket. Keane making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Walter. Rao. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
There's a clear golfing class, and this match is in danger of fizzling out.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Witts showing his skills. Rao. Miller. This is promising. Looking to get it down there quickly. Keane. We've seen that before. Walter. Holman. Ryan. Reads the place so well. Rankin on a lead. Can he impose himself on the match? Manages to find a teammate. Johnson. Marks again. His contested marking is superb. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Crows have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. O'Brien, the winner there. Walker, Saligo, Crouch. A bit of a panicked handball. Stripped of it. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Tidy ball. Rogers, dangerous to leave on his own. Is anyone home? Defence 101 there. Cumming. Quality delivery by Foot. Ignoring the corridor for now. They're moving the footy well here. Witts takes an excellent grab. King works hard to present. Andrew is released by the handball. Kicks inside the forward 50. Keane. Ryan. Probing ball. O'Brien gets to the front spot. Rankin. Crouch. Good build-up. Can they get two in a row? Burgess is the target, and he marks.
This is what he gets paid to do. Kick these goals.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Crows with the past two goals. The big men fly. Miller, he's wrapped up. No way through there, and they'll reset. Witts has had his measure today. Petrarca, anyone's ball. Andrew, good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? Humphrey, he's everywhere at the moment. Miller tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. The Crows might be about to start something. Rankin, he's been quiet. Ryan, no easy exit. Rao, desperate to win it back. I've liked his game today. In no man's land. Humphrey, time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. Good work rate. Clever kick. Keys, all on his own. That's skillful. The Crows are out of trouble. That'll work. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. Saligo thought his way through it. O'Brien wins the contest hands down. Keys honours the lead. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Hewland watched it off the boot towards the boundary line. Reed pushes into space and receives the footy. Holman makes position. 3 quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Time to check in with Gary.
The Suns are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Witts, the winner there. Rao, panicked under pressure. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. They're tackling with venom today. O'Brien wins the tap. Keys, Saligo. He just dropped it. Goes laterally. Rioli in some space on the wing. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Well-weighted kick. Johnson hasn't seen a lot of it. Walker has it within range.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
The Suns haven't put this to bed yet. Witts wins the hit out. Miller, Petrarca. He's leading all comers for disposals. The kick is precise. Punched away. Look at him go. Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. He's been industrious. That's well played. He hasn't been himself today. Coming with a chance to run. Picking their way through. This is good ball movement. Can he hit a target? It's come unstuck. They're playing with purpose and poise. 5 in the clear. The defence has fallen down. The Crows finishing strongly. 3 got to the fall. Slick hands. Noble normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Newland onto it. He's got an option in the centre square. The Sun. Moving the ball well. Searching kick. 5 has got off the chain. Going for territory. King takes a beauty.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
The Suns can sense it now. They're almost there. The big men fly. Miller, Petrarca. Through the centre square he goes. Holman is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
9 individual goal kickers if he puts this through.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? He would have fancied his chances from there. Keane, ever reliable. Miller, that's good work rate. And they're away. Saligo, his field kicking is normally first rate. Ryan, the Crows can build something here. Keys, kicks to space. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Bennett can keep it moving. The Suns are bringing great energy. Holman is hard to beat one-on-one. Humphrey, this is good footy. That's a well-placed kick. Alarm bells are ringing. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
The goal there would have almost shut the gate.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Crows haven't thrown the towel in. What can they muster from the back half? Rankin presents in space. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They need a spark. Bennett makes good contact. Attracted a crowd. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Keys has found some space. Walker working hard and presenting well. Delivers a long ball. King with a big fist. The Suns under great pressure. Hewland. He's hit up the lead. He might have thought about the corridor. Bontempelli on centre wing is marked. The Crows are chasing tail. Can't keep hold of it. Attracted a crowd. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Fogarty palms it down. Keys, Saligo, recognising the urgency. Johnson, great hands there. Tidy ball. Walker has found some space.
The Crows with a late chance.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It was always going to be a tall order, but they've acquitted themselves admirably. Witts wins the hit out. Miller stripped of the footy. That's not going to work. Collins saves the day. He's generally a good kick. Hewland, look at the distance on that hand pass. Handballs it to nobody. Bouncing ball. Not much he could have done there. Witts is teaching him a lesson. Miller, Lombard, great anticipation. He's had little impact so far. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The Suns are ready to pop the corks as they set up for what might be the last stoppage of the season. Petrarca sees an opportunity to whisk the ball forward. There it is. It's all over. After a long, hard season full of twists and turns, the ecstasy and the relief are palpable, not only for the players, but for the fans as well. What did you make of that match, Harv?
The Suns were able to hold their nerve, and you can see what it means to them. They worked their tails off and kept on responding every time it was put to them. This is a premiership they had to win the hard way, but that only makes it sweeter. They will celebrate long and hard.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Harv.
Hopefully you enjoyed this Gold Coast rebuild, and we'll see you in the next video.